So I'm still gonna warm up for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna do my 1,000-meter row in response to some dude who's pumping a race course.
You guys are all Jeff Goldblum. I just spoke to him this morning.
He's like pumping some kind of race.
I get closure on the Jeff Goldblum joke. That's great.
I don't know, but he challenged me to a 1,000-meter row. I was gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it again, or we're gonna do it. But now
He said that. He said,
I'm gonna have a little extra motivation because some random person challenged me, and then he says, "Here, I did it," and he posted a link, but the link was just back to the same video that I commented on. So he's trying to trick me into boosting his algorithm. I already talked about this. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm gonna push it extra hard on the road. That's for sure.
I didn't know how to. I literally didn't know how to word it.
You're listening to the fine commentary of Pineapple Express.
Fuck Jeff Goldblum in this movie we're doing, but I figured he would just see it and get it. Cause yeah, I don't think it's derogatory.
In hindsight, we should have put something at the end of the movie like Jeff Goldblum should not go fuck himself.
Exactly. We think he should not. Yes.
Or like a credit button, which is just Seth trying to do a Jeff Goldblum impression.
Yeah, exactly.
in the mirror alone.
In the mirror alone.
But see, I don't feel bad about it. Because I know he's a great guy. I worked with him at the Larry Sanders Show. But on the day that I had spinal surgery on a disc, my wife was in New York shooting a movie, spending the day having sex with him in the movie.
Wow.
So you know what I say? Fuck that.
What movie is that? That satisfies several fantasies for me. It's a movie that I bought today. Exactly. Leslie and Jeff Goldblum. Wow. Finally. That's hilarious.
And then I said to him, I saw him afterwards, I go, you know the day you shot that scene, Jeff, I was having surgery. And he was like, your wife was wonderful.
Well, your wife seemed unfazed by it.
Although my impression is a little bit like the barber from the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah.
But
Floyd.
I'm glad.
This is the long scene. This is the scene that gives us the money to pay for the action.
Yeah. This is a long motherfucker of a scene.
You know what, I'd throw in just a little shout out to Chris Spellman and the production design of the scene.
Yeah.
You know when you're going to be sitting in a location for so long in a sequence, like, it's a sequence that you can discover all the little
most people don't notice the mural of the parking garage that's right behind us right now.
I think we should point out a few things here in Red's house.
Yeah. The mural, where did the idea for the mural of the parking garage come from?
I wanted it to be like he actually had somebody go out and take that. I wanted it to be like he had this window, and then that's all he could, come up with. That's as creative as he came.
A parking garage.
You know what else I gotta say for Chris Spellman and all the people in the park department is they made the weed.
And the weed looks good.
The weed is all incredibly fake.
What do they make it of?
It's like they glue together little bits of plants.
Yeah, the actual weed plants in the movie they just made and spray painted.
It's like Lionel train set, kind of lichen or something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. It looks kind of like that. It's not
drug stories than anything.
I know, it's pretty awesome.
Like we're like the kids, but you are like laughing at us like you're Rod Carew or something, and we're just like
Rookies.
The 70s was the era for a lot of stuff. I did a normal lifetime amount of everything. I just did it in about 10 years.
Let me ask you a question. How come I look older than you?
He eats organic foods, Jed.
He is the embodiment
He
of health.
recycles, he eats organic
And I
foods.
quit all that in '79 because I was headed for a toe tag. But I believe me, I did inhale, unlike our former president. I inhaled a lot and did a lot.
Through every orifice.
Now, do you think this is a pro-pot movie or an anti-pot movie?
I say anti. It's if they get the great speech that you have about, look, my life's a wreck and all this stuff. That's what I walk away with. That's what I choose to hear.
But I think people will watch it and really want to. Right now is when everyone's smoking weed. Right now is when everyone who owns a DVD is lighting their joints.
You show the consequences of abuse, not just recreational use, but abuse.
That's very
It's
true.
a sleeper message. If you're 19, it's like, I want to go get high. But by the time you're 26, you're like, I was thinking about pineapple.
Exactly, you realize.
Just to smoke pot for 7 years to get the message.
Yeah. It's what potheads would call a creeper message.
Because I just tell my daughters the point of the movie is if you smoke pot, you get attacked by Asian gangs.
Exactly.
And where can I get the cleaning products?
BegleyBest.com.
Okay.
BegleyBest.com.
Yeah. You know there's a DVD special.
Dude, I wasn't.
That's right. He's talking the show.
I wasn't planning on pulling on the rower this hard today, but
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dude.
just well, a deer just ran by.
Oh.
Somebody on YouTube who's trying to be like a cool guy is going to challenge me to a 1,000-meter row.
T-Bird's been mentioned in some reviews.
I know. I don't think
really?
you've ever seen a
You know, they say men will die for points. Well, somebody said that, not me. But it kind of is true.
It's pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
But I mean,
That'll start a trend.
when you really listen to Pineapple
It
Express,
does sound good. And Tim already gets props in the reviews and shit, which is nice. Even people who hate the movie agree that it's strong.
So I'm going to warm up still.
Craig Robinson's here.
Craig Robinson is here.
I still have a few more minutes of warm up because when you're going to do like a max effort, you really want to warm up first. So, you know, I might warm up for 20 more minutes, but probably 10.
Go sit over there.
I didn't know everyone was going to be here.
Everyone's coming. What's happening, Craig? How's it going? Awesome. How's your experience been? Is it good?
How's it going?
You're just joining us.
What's funny is the commentary's been going on for like an hour and a half and we haven't left this one scene.
Exactly. It's a long scene. You just gotta power through this one, I think, is the way to go.
It's my favorite actor is about to become the guy in the shorts.
I saw that guy recently, and he looked so handsome and normal.
him at the premiere. It's very bizarre.
Who is that guy?
David Cook.
That's
David Cook. He went to college with me and Danny and Tim and Chris, and he's an editor and a post-production supervisor.
Of course he is.
And all the time after this.
And there's literally no chance he doesn't work on Flight of the Conchords.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's
Howard.
That's Franco Stand-in.
That's the handsome guy.
That guy, yeah. No, the guy with the with the little rat tail thing.
He's
No,
handsome
the
in
guy with the
person.
mustache is handsome in person. I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm like super handsome, but in comparison to what we got there, he's pretty good. Look at that rat tail. I have one of those. Nice.
What do you think of the rat tail?
I had a rat tail.
What did you think of it? Were you proud of it?
I thought it was rad, and then it became uncool, and people started calling them fag tags, which
Well,
was
it's
not
not
cool
like
in
it-
my
Oh, I
opinion.
remember
was
that.
Very lame, and I kept it even after that happened,
Nice.
just to prove that I would not succumb
Yeah.
to their negative
Yeah.
jargon about.
I'm
it.
such a
And then I
nonconformist.
just-
I'm not gonna
I don't
conform
know,
to your
I got grandma
nonconformity.
twice.
The guy from New Kids on the Block that looks like the Fonz, he had a.
He had a rat tail also, yeah. They were big for a while. My dad had a rat tail. I think that's why I grew it.
We
I've
called
never
them.
caught
We
big
called
rat
them
tails.
I did
pigtails.
for some reason. I don't know why. You never
Rat
had?
tail.
Not on purpose, but I think I've stumbled into
This
it now.
Your
rat
dad
tail
has a
makes
lot.
more
I think your dad
sense.
might have more hair than you do. I hate to say.
But we had curly hair,
Really?
so it looks like a
He's actually
pigtail,
very good afro.
not like a rat.
Little classic afro.
You had dreads too, huh?
I did have dreads in high school.
I have one of them still in a
yeah.
plastic bag, and I joked for years, and it is now true that I'm gonna sell it on eBay.
Cool, man.
All right, man.
Well, thanks. Good
Huh.
to see you.
All right,
I'm
peace,
not the
brother.
only one.
Yeah.
One love. Well, there was a moment, when we did one of the table reads, where this great writer and comic who started Upright Citizens Brigade, Ian Roberts,
Oh, he had so many good ideas.
he really just pointed out that
He really got this movie.
I feel like we owe him like a flat
Damn,
screen.
right
really
there
do
in
owe
the
me
market
Robert something.
today.
But he really pointed out that this idea of like, are you friends with a drug dealer seemed to be the most interesting thing that was already kind of in there but not focused on. And then I remember the next pass, you guys took a real run at it. Like,
Yeah.
how can we make it a little creepier to hang out with James's character?
Yeah.
And where you added the euthanasia bits
Yeah, and all that.
and the phantom stuff.
Yeah, we have that James really wants to hang out. And Jonah actually had the funny idea of seeing like other guys come in and buy weed and see how he like normally deals with
Yeah.
people versus like how nice he is to me.
No, it was good to get the other side because your thing was like that you never wanted to hang out with him, but then there were some people that would not leave the dealer, and I know people that have sold weed and like
Yeah.
they would have to pretend that they were leaving and then drive around the block because people would just.
Yeah, you told me that story. I think that's a great story. That is someone who won't leave.
This is a real piece of violence here too.
This is.
Yeah.
We blew a guy.
I think this is fantastic CG when the
This
glass
is all
breaks.
CG. All that bullet is CG. The whole thing is.
The Asian guy, CG.
Rosie Perez is CG right there.
He's an
She's not even there.
I didn't realize I was so short until this morning.
Really? I'm sorry,
For real, I
Rosie.
was really upset.
You're kind of little.
Gary Cole's shockingly tall.
He is.
That's all it is.
This
That's
house,
what it is.
that house is a very famous architectural house in Los Angeles. Schindler designed it.
Of list fame?
Of List. No, Jesse Geiger. When he was sticking right on the list, he designed a house in Glendale. But yeah, really.
Okay.
And you're kind of uphill from him too.
1,000 meters, huh?
David, what were you thinking about with all of these locations? Because I always look at them and think these locations are awesome. I never think of any of
Oh,
them.
man.
Yeah, we were always trying to find things that didn't feel like had been overly exploited in LA. Always trying to find something that had a little character and a little extra detail, and something like that house just seemed like a perfectly expository place to murder someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the place where Seth is pressing the buzzer was a place where I think people got murdered all the
Oh,
time.
that was actually not the nicest building in the entire world.
Yeah, people would throw piss balloons while we were shooting. They would throw them off the upper floors of that building. It was kind
Of
of
this building, yeah.
People were throwing piss balloons and I missed it?
Yeah.
That's a
You
common
get hit by
thing
that?
downtown where if you shoot in downtown LA, they throw like piss and shit out the window.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had ashtrays thrown.
What? I did not know this.
Not at me, but
I'm moving
I
downtown.
think because they don't get paid if they're like in the apartment building.
So they throw piss balloons at you.
Well, yeah, that's a natural
It's a
thing.
logical tendency.
How do you fill a balloon with piss? Do you put the balloon over your dick?
I should have a
It's hard.
strong stream.
You need a good funnel.
Yeah, good
Okay.
funnel will help. Yeah, a funnel I think.
1,000 meter
I got
row.
my piss funnel. My piss balloons.
This is a funny scene because we debated whether or not to CG out.
We'll
CG
see how
out
fast I'm
some
gonna go.
sets.
I don't know.
That's a big logical.
There's lots of little ones in it. There's not like really massive ones.
Yeah, I don't think there's any huge ones.
Can you see that? 341.5.
Well, that's your head up, but like the fact is,
1,000 meters.
the Marine guy could probably still just kill himself.
Yeah.
341.5.
But in my head, he dies of a broken heart after.
Okay, guy, I don't know your name. What's your face?
And that story's wrapped up nicely.
Hey,
Say they kind of
hey, the guy who challenged me to a row.
Doesn't matter.
I'm waiting.
I think it's funny that he
I'm waiting for your response video, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I'm over it. Literally, and that's it. I don't think we're
I mean, Danny points out, like, I don't know if I'm just high on the verge of death, but the whole point of blowing up the barn or the
This
barn
guy,
on fire from the first talk,
he called me out on his YouTube channel. He's like,
exactly. So
he's trying to shill some race, you know?
we've all inhaled
So,
1,000 pounds of weed.
he called me out to a row.
I got one of my friends
So,
that talked about the movie.
I was like, alright, post your time. So, went to sleep, woke up, I got a response. He's like, okay bro, here's my time. I clicked on it, and it was a link right back to the same video. So he's trying to game me so he can get a boost in the algorithm? Fuck that.
what I wish worked out better.
Fuck that.
The part where Frank's
Whatever.
rolling the tube and runs across Bill Hader's
We'll see.
dead corpse.
We'll see if he fails to deliver.
I doubt it. It's
I don't
not
really,
gonna work out.
I'm not a fan of failing to deliver. Not a fan. So, do your row, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
Right?
That's why
You're looking forward to it.
that totally belongs to me. This isn't your hair, right? Me and Craig Robinson. You guys have the
Hey, I'm gonna do a little cool down row.
That time I was trying to talk to you into getting
I know,
I wanted to have a box of
David really wanted. I like to do have the same haircut. The only difference is I have so long What's funny is I would start laughing when he would like stand in front of a light and like the silhouette would just like hit it in a certain way and I would literally
That's enough rowing.
It's a little haircut.
That's enough rowing. Isn't it?
Hot bag.